Have you ever wanted to explore a haunted museum? Well, if you're brave enough, you're in luck. So, are you ready to explore some of the scariest objects ever seen in a haunted museum? Hey there, horror fans! Today we're counting down the top 5 most terrifying objects in a haunted museum. From haunted dolls to cursed artifacts, these objects are guaranteed to give you the chills. So, are you ready to take a closer look at these creepy items? Let's get started. But before we begin, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting videos. Number 5. The famous bed of Ware. Have you ever heard of the giant bed from the 1590s that is said to be cursed? It is a bed so large that it can fit 4 couples and be crafted by carpenter Jonas Fosbrook. It might sound like something from a fairy tale, but Fosbrook's giant bed is all too real and now resides in the Victoria and Albert Museum. The story behind this bed is as intriguing as its size. It is said that Fosbrook made the bed with the intention of it being used by the nobility. However, it ended up traveling from inn to inn and commoners began to sleep on it. It is said that Fosbrook's spirit was so enraged by this that he cursed the bed so that anyone of low breed who dared to rest their head on it would be attacked by his spirit. Number 4. The Dark Mirror. If you've ever been to a psychic fair, you know it's an interesting place. It's full of mysterious objects, interesting people, and strange stories. But you never expect to find something as eerie as the Dark Mirror. This mysterious object was once owned by an anonymous person before giving it to the museum. He bought it at a psychic fair and said they saw terrible visions when looking at it. That's enough to make anyone's skin crawl, and it's easy to understand why the mirror has become so infamous. It is alleged that when people look into the dark mirror, they see themselves age, disappear, or even see their own dead bodies. It's like looking into the abyss. Talk about a nightmare come true. Even if you don't believe in the paranormal, this story is enough to make you doubt your own sanity. Number 3. Catskills Crone. Have you ever heard of the Catskills Crone? It's a mysterious and creepy statue that has been haunting the woods of the Catskills Mountains. The legend goes that a pair of hikers were trekking in the area when they stumbled across this eerie figure with nails hammered into its eyes and a rope around its neck. Thinking it was a decoration of some kind, they took it with them and brought it home. Little did they know that the statue would bring more than just a unique addition to their home decor. Shortly after they brought the Catskills Crone into their home, an apparition of a woman appeared accompanied by the smell of pond water. The Catskills Crone has been part of the traveling museum of the paranormal and occult ever since, and it has been a source of curiosity for many. If you're brave enough, you can take a look at this mysterious figure for yourself and see what secrets it holds. Number 2. The Death Goddess. The Royal Scottish Museum houses many ancient relics, but none so notorious as the Goddess of Death statue. Also known as the Woman from Lem, this statue is said to bring bad luck and death to anyone who owns it. The origin of this curse can be traced all the way back to 1878 when the statue was discovered in Cyprus. Dating back to around 3500 BC, it is believed to have been a religious figure of some sort. The first family that possessed it met an untimely end when all 7 of them perished within 6 years. The next family to own it had a similar fate. The third family, however, donated the statue to the Royal Scottish Museum instead of allowing it to claim their lives as well. It is now stored in the museum for safekeeping and viewing by visitors so that no one else has to suffer the burden of the Woman from Lem's curse. Number 1. Annabelle. The eerie tale of Annabelle, the doll, has captivated horror fans for years. This infamous artifact inspired the Conjuring movie series and serves as a reminder of the power of the paranormal. The story goes that in 1970, a student nurse was given this seemingly innocent porcelain doll. Little did she know, strange and creepy occurrences soon followed. She soon started experiencing eerie things and eventually decided to seek help from a medium. After seeking the help of a medium, it was determined that the doll was indeed possessed. That's when the Warrens, paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, stepped in. The Warrens agreed with the medium's opinion and eventually took the doll into their possession. To ensure everyone's safety, the Warrens built a special museum to house the cursed item and other artifacts they had collected over the years. We've seen some of the most terrifying objects from the haunted museum. From creepy dolls to mysterious artifacts, these objects were sure to make you scream. We hope that this video gave you a few chills and thrills. Until next time, stay spooky.